What's going on, Matt? In today's episode, based on your input, I'm gonna cover LXD exploitation. So, using LXD, we're gonna escalate our privilege to root with using Brainfuck Hack the Box. So, in today's topics, I'm gonna cover briefly what is LXD and exploitation indicator, how we're gonna verify what is how do we know we're going to utilize LXD exploitation, and we're going to do step-by-step process. So let's do this. I should be more excited, but anyhow, let's go to share VMware station. So there's a lot of good information on internet. So I'm not going to cover like in details, but what is important here is that I'm gonna briefly know what this is, and this, like, I don't want to buy whatever. Come on, man, go away. Yeah, you can see my sarcastic side. I try to be serious, but whatever. So based on Digital Guide, LXD is management tool for Linux operating system. Company can develop LXD to this state of blah 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 whatever. Using LXD, Linux operating system containers can be configured and controlled with a predefined set of commands. That's not what I want. So, other features. How does LXD work? That sounds interesting. Key is that privileged daemon that runs the hosted Linux system. LX daemon provide whatever blah blah blah. So I don't like this. This is like this has a lot of good information. It's just that what I want is the like top, like 10,000 feet view of something simple. Okay, where and when can be installed on any modern Linux system. Okay, so this Linux base is used on private computers as well as for cloud. Okay, main goal is virtualize and on the entire Linux operating system long term. Okay, looks like virtualization thingy components. So let's look for different ones because that's too much information for me right now. Let's see. So Linux container allows creation of running of multiple isolated Linux virtual environments or on a single host, single control host. Okay. Access exterior system contain manager. The rest. Okay, so it seems like it's some kind of virtualization stuff. But it doesn't seem like this is like VMware or VirtualBox like heavy systems, right? VMware requires OS to run, and you do blah blah blah. But like this sounds to me, you need a working Linux system, and you're gonna share somewhat kernels and whatnot, and then you can kind of run whatever program. So I'm gonna share all those to YouTube. You can do researches and whatnot. Um, LXD images. Yeah, I like images a lot better. Uh, Booyah. LXD. So there's a kernel. So yeah, okay. And you're gonna have each container to share guest OS and whatever. Okay. Hypervisor. Okay. So my initial thought was somewhat right. You share the kernel, which makes you don't need to like don't use anything else, right? Um, so okay, so I like this one better. Container versus VMs sounds a lot better. Let me get the picture. Come on. All right, is this some kind of spam site? Oh yeah. but I just click it twice. Doesn't matter. Okay. Oh yeah. I don't need this. Container versus VMs. Some VMs requires whatever this and that. Containers are isolated but shared OS and where appropriate beans and libraries. Okay. I think that's good enough information. So this is some kind of a box that we're gonna, so like developers or whoever uses to share whatever information. So, so you do your own research and let me know if you find more information. But that is good enough for me for now. I'm kind of genuinely curious, but I can get this later. As you can see, I already run something, but just to verify, right? SSHI. I'm using the Brainfuck box from the previous recording, and as you can see, we already found some credentials and whatever. So I'm gonna start from that. Like everything we do in cyber, we build upon the previous scientists or engineers or whoever, right? So we don't really start from ground zero, never, because that's stupid. What's the point, right? What, you're gonna develop your own RF antenna? I mean, it sounds cool for like high schoolers and or graduate students, but you don't really do this in like real world type of deal. So we are logged in. So right now we're looking for indicator. What is really important for us to do is that how the hell we're gonna use LXD. And obviously, first thing I was typo, ls. This doesn't really matter. Let's do ID. Let's do a quick check. We are OSTs with group ID, whatever, blah blah blah. And as you can see, LXD with 110. You're like, what is LXD? What's going on here, right? So I would normally, if this is a regular job, I would check every single one, ADM, CD-ROM, deep, blah blah blah, whatever. To make sure like if there's anything I'm missing. For this case, I'm gonna go straight to LXD because I know this is what we're going for. So what is this? What this is telling us that Orestes is a group in a group of LXD. Does that make sense? So there's a group called LXD and Orestes is a part of them. We can verify by going head FC group and we're gonna grab Orestes, and as you can see, LXD. Here we are. This is a Etsy group. This is Etsy group. We are grabbing Orestes, and Orestes is as is in a group of LXD. Basically, we can exploit the this privilege to gain root. So, like I mentioned earlier, there are multiple websites that covers LXD exploitation. One is Hack Trade LXD, which I like the most. I think this guy created WinPs, LinPs, because when you run WinPs or LinPs, you can see a link, nicely linked to this web page, which is pretty nice, you know, like I love it. Exploiting without internet. So let's see. Ping 88888, and obviously Orestes is not connected to anything, so you're not gonna see any immediate response. So I'm gonna just let it go. So we're gonna basically follow this page, but we're gonna do follow on up until whatever we're gonna do at actually yeah, I don't like this one. Only reason is that I ran this earlier and didn't work. So as you can see, here's method 1 and method 2, right? So without internet method and method 2, I'm not gonna cover method 1 because it's a lot of time consuming. 2, yeah, there's no reason to. So 1, this takes too long and then you failed. I don't like it. So I'm gonna go with the method too. I'm sorry, Matt, but you know me. I only have a little bit of time, just like you do, right? So I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying to explain what's right for you, what will be benefit to you. So anyhow, so let's do this method 2. I hope you like it, but anyhow, if you don't like it, tell me. I will not do it. Stop doing it any given time. But anyhow, let's build simple alpine images and blah blah blah. So trick about this is you're gonna do this at your um host machine. So let's go to Control A and Shift single quote, basically double quote. We go to LXD. I already have built something, but let's remove star. Yeah. So I'm gonna go basically copy line by line. Fatal. Okay. Just to no to my password here, and obviously, yeah, failed. But anyhow, so I'm gonna remove R star. Could you stop asking? Yeah, here we are. And then we're gonna git clone this. Okay, that's success. We're gonna get into the builder, and there's a build are fine, and whatever this is said I am path whatever. I'm gonna put that as a build are fine. So let's see. Build. What was the command? Set I as blah blah blah. Oh, he is basically changing whatever it is to this one. So basically, it's one of the issue we had earlier was, or this page I had earlier, was basically didn't have a version 3 point in front of it, so which makes it hard for basically it didn't run. But with set command, we are changing whatever this information with correct path. So this rest of them should be working from now on. Let's build it. Build. Fail to install rootfs. Okay. Why? Let's do some research. Meter issue, fail to insert rootfs, blah blah blah. Hey, so this guy basically put, oh, I try to run and you fail, and next guy said same thing. Oh shit, he failed too. My gosh. Please fix. Oh wait a minute. That can be right. Okay. This dude has a similar issue. So surprisingly, all I've done was like run it twice, and it worked. Not really sure why. So I guess the trick is you gotta run twice, and I will not complain. So I gotta import the image. So we gotta run this command on the target machine, which is here, home directory, right? So let's go to home directory. We gotta send this information to right there. What information? Those information. So the easiest way to do is that, what's my IP address? IP header grab 2.0, and that's me. I'm gonna set up a Python server, HTTP server, and let's go wget 10.10.16.22 slash this guy are fine. Connection refused. 2.2, right? Oh, port number. That's right. I didn't specify the port, so it automatically went to default one. So here's we are downloaded it. We can trust but verify, right? There we go. MD5 sum alpine. There we go. And let's see. Let's do the same thing. MD5 sum alpine 1. It is same file. Let's init it. This must be run as root to the maybe. Oh, why? Why is it not running? All right, so sorry, I had to cut it off because I had a daddy duty, so you know how it is. But meanwhile, what happened was I had to reset these servers and whatever. So starting from like 5 minutes ago. Hope you don't mind. But anyhow, so what I have done here was basically copy and paste or transfer the file using the wget command to here, which is the home directory, right? As you can see, now I'm gonna go back to here and start to building. I'll finish this one. So LXC import alpine whatever alias image, generating a client. This is your first time. Okay. I guess before you run the image, start and configure the LX storage pool as default. Okay, I'm not root. Do I have password for as a root? No, I don't have password for how about this? How about this? And not really sure if I have. Yeah, I don't have that. So for now I'm gonna skip it. And this time I'm gonna run the image. Okay. Mount the root /root into the image. So LXD config device, add my container, which was here, right? My image, my container, my disk source, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it is added. And I can start my container. And I'm root, right? Where am I? Yes. I have nothing. CD. I'm root, but I don't have anything. Probably the location is here. CD mount root. Yeah, so got root. So what happened was, right, earlier, I was here. Right, so I didn't really have anything. So this will be probably the container box root. So, but the location we set it up earlier, the path of the root is the mount root, right? So basically we are telling the LXD container saying that this source, the targets / the home direct whatever directory will be located in mount root. So if I go to /mount root, yeah, there we are. So I can get in now. So this is where the actual the target some directories are located at. So if I go to cd home, cd orestes. You can see all those files, and as you can see, cat user.pdf. And let's go back. Let's go back one more. cd root. Oh, so I did a /root. This means that I went to wrong. I went to the containers root. And one more. Yay! Right, ta-da, easy. So as you can see, I didn't memorize a single stuff here, right? For LXD, right? Or LXD exploit. The reason is that for this level, at our rudimentary and beginners level, memorizing stuff, it will highly help you, but at the same time, it's not really a requirement. So sorry, I should have like upload this earlier. It only took me about 20 minutes, 21 minutes or so. But you know how life happens, and last thing I want to do was like after watching my kids and spending my time with kids, the last thing I want to do is come back here and do this for you. No, I'm just kidding. I like this. I really enjoyed this session. I hope you follow this and do repeat the same thing in using the Brainfuck hack the box machine. The only thing I wanna empathize here, sometimes you gotta use LXD in it depending on your computer's configuration. So here we go. Enjoy your rest of the day. God bless you, my friend, and happy hacking, brother. I'll see you. I'll talk to you sometime later. Later, Matt.